Our next guest, because everybody knows and loves him. I should just say, Spike Milligan.
I arrived in the key of C, apparently.
Yes. That wasn't, I thought, awfully in tune. No.
Right.
Spike, I've been reading...
Yes. Yes. What is it, dear?
I've been reading a lot of...
You're down to this, are you?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. A lot of the things that you've been writing.
You've been in a lot of things I've been writing.
Legally, I promise you.
I've been writing, folks.
And everybody knows that you are an ardent conservationist, not
Ardent,
only
yes.
of animals and
I'm an
plants.
ardent.
You're just
Listen,
an
there goes an ardent.
But also what fascinated me is that you wanted to conserve a bird bath.
Yes.
Why, please?
My canary was starting to smell. Thank you, folks. Gracias. Gets better as it goes along.
No, it was a particular bird bath, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a particular canary.
It's a very particular
18
canary.
foot high and smothered in red hair. Yes, it was a bird bath. They said, what, your bird bath? You're just serious about this?
Yes.
Bird baths?
Bird baths.
Yes, there was a bird bath in the Mall. I was trying to save it.
So they don't believe
Stay
you.
tuned to this station for useless information, folks. There was a bird bath in the Mall. I was trying to save it, and it belonged to the Crown property, Clutton's. And I tried to save it, and while I was trying to save it for them, it was vandalised by a van. Just Frankie, I know this wonderful Irish joke. There's two Irish women talking across the fence, and one says to the other, "Is your daughter a virgin?" She said, "Not yet." Right, yes, this bird bath, yes. Yes, it got smashed up, went to pieces.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you spend a lot of your precious time writing...
Looking for bird baths, yes.
No, not necessarily
Yes,
looking for
it's
bird
all
baths.
there,
Front
yes.
doors, I believe you look for, don't you?
Front doors, yes, yes. Mine.
Just
Well,
doors.
Every time I put the key in the door, I wonder what I'm letting myself in for. Thank you. Thank you. Brilliant! Brilliant! Bravo! God, he's brilliant. Yes.
You're not meant to say that.
What now?
Do you ever get bored and fed up and frustrated with writing to bureaucrats and finding that they do nothing?
No, I like to put things... You can never win, mind you. But I keep trying very hard, you know. Well, I send letters without any stamps on. That's a devilish thing to do, isn't it? Especially the tax office. You have to pay £8 to open your letter and read it. Because I send it via Africa, you know. I put in the Newcastle on Time tax office, Nairobi. I have to pay all that reduced postage when it comes back again. Lovely.
You came up against or complained also to Bupa about the length of their hospital gowns, didn't you?
Yes. Well, when you go in there, I went there for an examination. The wife was complaining. And, she thought I'd been sleeping in the fridge. And, so I went in there, and they said, "Here's your dressing gown." Well, it come up to here, you know. And being me, I had to sort of bend forward to get the full coverage, you know what I mean? And they were treating me for being a hunchback when I went in. Keep giggling, you're getting paid.
I want to know if you actually got them to elongate their...
No,
their
I wrote to
gowns.
them. So there's some creep at Bupa wrote back and said, no, it's economy, you know. So,
Shall we get on to your poems? Because you've just written, or had a new book come out.
A new book, yes. Came out in a blaze of indifference. I mean,
Well, we will now bring it out in a blaze of glory.
glory, glory.
And ask you what the title means for a start.
Silence, lone laughter. Who is it? Who is he? Right.
It's the band, it's the
I mean,
band.
he's wearing the appliance.
Unspun socks from a chicken's laundry.
Yes.
And other children's verse.
Yes, yes. Well, what happened was, my kids were young, you see. Yeah. They used to see us put all the laundry in the spin dryer. And my kid went out, my little boy, and fell in the river. And he came back all his clothes wet. And he got all his clothes dry in this thing, but his socks he still got on. I said, I found him naked by the spin dryer, this little kid, you know. He's horrible, looks like porridge on legs. I mean. And I said, what are you wearing? He said, I am wearing unspun socks. Because they hadn't been spun dry. That was his idea of telling me unspun socks. And the chicken's laundry, there's a place called the Eagle Laundry at the bottom of our street, and he thought they used to launder eagles. You know what I mean? And we had some chickens, and one was a darker colour than the other, and he said, we ought to take that to the chicken laundry, Dad. So I took unspun socks from the chicken's laundry, and can we move out of this boring area onto something more interesting, please?
Read me one, please.
Read it, right,
yes.
Right. Will this book fit your garage? Ah, good. Well, there's one of my favourites here is about population. He's a brilliant ad-libber. This is called Standing Room Only, right? This population explosion, said Peter to St. Paul, is really getting far too much. Just look at the crowd in the hall. Even in here in heaven, there isn't any room. I think the world could do with much less fruit in the womb. Thus, heaven is overcrowded. The numbers are starting to tell. So when the next lot knock on the gates, tell them to go to hell. And I found, you know, when these poems are very long, like Wordsworth writes very long poems. No, that was Longfellow, wasn't it? Can't be funny all the time, can you? Now, this is a Wordsworth. Do you remember this? I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats aloft o'er dale and hills, when all at once I came upon my dog being sick on the daffodils. Price £28, 9 guineas from all good grocers, folks. Right. Meantime, back at the ranch.
Well, you have in there a poem that you wrote for the Queen's Silver Jubilee.
Yes.
For which I'm very surprised you didn't land up in the Tower. I mean, you do talk about her underwear, don't you?
Yes, yes. She gets it from Marks and Spencer's.
How do you know?
Philip told me.
Oh.
He'd do anything for money.
Yeah? Are you going to write one for the wedding? For Prince Charles and
Well,
Lady
yeah,
Diana?
actually, the Legal and Eagles and something insurance company have gone mad and commissioned me to write a poem, like for a funny poem. And they've had it all done on a scroll and silverwork and all this, yes.
So you've written it?
Yes.
When will we see it?
Well, he's going to see it. Charles is going to see it, not you.
Ever?
No, I've written it for him.
Oh, I see. So even after he's seen it, we're not going to be able to see it?
I don't know. You have to write to him and say, I haven't seen it. Well, you better rephrase it better than that.
You're the letter writer.
Thank you. Well, that's the end of that bit. Go on.
Right. Are you looking forward to going to the wedding?
Well, I might not be going.
Why not?
Shock horror.
Yes.
Well, I didn't know this would come up, actually. I'm a supporter of the Hunt Saboteurs and Beauty Without Cruelty and Against Blood Sports. And they wrote to me and they'd had a meeting and said that they thought that as the royal family are blood sport people that I shouldn't go. So I'm in a terrible dilemma, actually. I'd like to go, but my conscience is burning a hole in me. I mean, they'll go on, if I don't, they'll go on with the wedding. And we'll say, stop! Where's Spike? Is Harry Seacombe sitting on him? Where is he? No, they go on with it, yes.
Oh, so you haven't actually been able to make up your mind yet?
No, it's a bit, my conscience is bothering me about it, actually, you know.
Oh, dear. You do have a very strong conscience that
Yes, I train it every day. Weightlifting, you know.
No, you are vegetarian and...
Yes, I only eat animals that eat grass. Thank you. Actually, I am a genuine vegetarian. Yeah.
You don't even wear leather products?
No, these are plastic, these shoes, right?
But do you get annoyed with people who, for instance, the Hunt Saboteurs